The blizzard hit the small mountain town without mercy. Snow fell in a thick, blinding curtain, and a vicious wind howled like a starving wolf. Inside his warm cabin, David tried to calm his old dog, Max. Max was a 14-year-old golden retriever, and he was completely blind. For the past hour, he had been doing something he never did. He was at the front door, whining, scratching, and shivering, not from cold, but from a desperate, frantic energy. He wanted to go outside. "Easy, boy," David said, stroking the dog's graying fur. "There's a monster out there. We're safe in here." But Max would not be consoled. His whines turned into low, mournful barks. He was a gentle, quiet dog, and this behavior was frightening. It was as if the storm was calling to him, and he had no choice but to answer. He refused to lie by the fire, refused food, refused comfort. He just stood at the door, demanding to be let into the heart of the tempest. Finally, David couldn't take it anymore. A terrifying thought crossed his mind. Maybe the old dog wanted to go out to find a place to die. With a heavy heart, he bundled up, clipped a long leash to Max's collar, and opened the door. The wind nearly tore it from his hand. He expected Max to hesitate, to feel the brutal cold and retreat. But the old blind dog did the opposite. He plunged into the snow with a purpose David had never seen before. He wasn't wandering aimlessly. He was pulling, tugging David along a path only he could sense. They fought through waist-deep snow, the world a swirl of white. Max led him past the old woodshed toward the edge of the forest, to a large snowdrift that had formed against a fallen pine tree. There, Max stopped. He began digging frantically, burying his nose in the snow, whining with an intensity that chilled David to the bone. "What is it, Max? What did you find?" David yelled over the wind. He knelt beside his dog and started digging with his gloved hands. He hit something soft, a small blue fabric. He dug faster, his heart pounding in his chest, and then he saw it, a small pale face. It was the little girl from the next cottage over, the one whose parents had reported her missing 2 hours ago. She was unconscious, nearly frozen, but she was alive. The entire town was stunned. While search parties had been getting organized, a blind dog had walked directly to the lost child, guided by senses no human could comprehend. He hadn't been trying to escape the cabin. He had been staging a one-dog rescue mission. He was guarding her from the storm. Sometimes the ones who cannot see are the ones who show everyone else the way.